Hello, everyone. Dick Allgire here, and I'm joined today by Jordan Finesseth, who is the crypto reporter, the crypto analyst for Kitco Crypto News. Hi, Jordan. How you doing?
Hi, Dick. I'm doing good. How you doing today?
Just to fill the audience in, I know you primarily as a remote viewer for over a year. I've seen your remote viewing work. I've actually published some of your good remote viewing work, and I've interacted with you in that regard. And one day I was researching something for my YouTube to talk about cryptos, and I saw your column, and I went, "Oh my God, Jordan's a well-known columnist for Kitco and knows way more about cryptos than I do." So I want to pick your brain a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. I love to talk crypto all the time.
The big news this past week was the charges against Binance and CZ, Changpeng Zhao. That caused cryptos to like sharply drop, but only briefly, and then they recovered. What's your analysis of what's behind that, what's doing to the market? What do you think about all that?
Well, I think as you've covered lots of times on this channel, and it's covered well over the place. Like they're rolling out regulations for cryptocurrencies. Binance is the biggest cryptocurrency in the world. It has been since like 2018. I remember seeing the ICO for Binance, so it was interesting seeing this whole thing develop, and it's now become a established player. But they've kind of flaunted rules all around the world. I know that they were making it easy for anybody, whether they're U.S. residents or not, especially U.S. residents, because U.S. residents at the time were putting the most money into the cryptocurrency industry, especially after China banned crypto trading. So they were allowing U.S. residents to use the platform even after they said they didn't. So to kind of make an example, if you will, and show them that they're serious about putting regulations in place. I think that they took out CZ just because he was the top of Binance. He was in charge when they kind of flaunted all these rules. So to make it the world show that they're actually getting serious about regulating cryptocurrencies now, they took him out. And I like for me, I think he bit the bullet and for the good of the whole industry, accepted the plea deal and realized like if they really went after Binance and took it down, that would hurt the whole industry. So he accepted his deal. The exchange is paying like $4.3 billion. He's personally paying $50 million, but he gets to keep his majority share in Binance. So it's just the way that they've treated JP Morgan and all these other people for breaking laws. They kind of did that too, but he still gets to be a money maker.
Yeah, I think it's a lot about KYC and making the requirements stricter because they were bending the rules for KYC and letting people get in and do big crypto deals without knowing exactly where we're going. Is you're going to have a digital ID and they're going to know everything you do in cryptos, and you're not going to be able to do it under false entities with false names. Do you
Yeah,
agree
and
with
that's
that?
I've heard a lot of smart analysts, and you've mentioned it before too. Like they're priming the world. Like there's going to be one big massive pump, and then after that they're going to be like regulations are in place, and that's going to be a lot harder to
Yeah.
make this stupid money that you can make in cryptos right now. So like that's like I'm trying to tell people get in now. The good times they're going to be over soon. Like it's going to be a whole lot more regulated, and that's just like one of the biggest markets for tokenized anything right now is tokenized T-bills. So they're already trying to rolling out the treasuries on the blockchain. Tokenization and blockchain technology is going to be the underpinning of just the financial frameworks of all these different industries. And so that's the whole mantra for years. It's been blockchain, not Bitcoin. But like now with the US printing in trillions of dollars every quarter, going like 1.5 trillion to 1.2 trillion in debt each quarter, people are going to start realizing that there's something to actually Bitcoin too. But the banks and everybody,
Yeah.
they want to do blockchain, not Bitcoin.
Is anyone going to buy a tokenized T-bill? That sounds horrible.
They already are. That's because you can
Really?
get that yield, man. That the same way a lot of people are putting money in their treasury or their money market accounts and just buying treasuries and stuff like that. It's that 5% yield. People are trained to think that that's good, but when your inflation is over 5%, when it's 10%, like if what they're
You're losing
admitting,
money. Yeah.
yeah, but that's just how most people are trained to do it.
I think the Binance deal had something to do with, and you kind of touched on this, Larry Fink and BlackRock in their ETF. They know that's coming, right? And they know that's going to pour money into cryptos. And a lot of that money would have gone through Binance, and now it won't. It'll go through, is it Vanguard that
like it's like a whole bunch of people have launched that. BlackRock was the first to really like put a spotlight on it, but the first one that comes due is actually the ARC 21 shares, and that's on January 10th of this year. So that's
Yeah.